The Weston Shield is proudly presented to you by Ria Money Transfer, money where you need it, and supported by Dream 11, HCL Software, Rado, La Junta de Andalucía, and Victorinox.
Among others, Adnan Gauss as well. As James Basley opens up, and he's been hit for a huge 6 straight away. It's Yunus Ahmadzai who's really been the star batter. He drops his bat there, but you might want to hold on to it because there's been a few 6s flying off it so far, and there's one more.
Something special. That's what we've seen so far. Shetty gets another go. He looked good earlier, and he's going to start well here. Backs away, carves it over backward point for 4. Quality spinners. Down the ground, bit of a check drive. This could still go for 4. It's great effort from Ben Callitz, but it will be a boundary.
Williamson's got a pair of shoes there next to him. Maybe he needs to have a change of tyres, but that one, you'll just have to watch that go through to the boundary, and it's always the way.
All right, here we go with Peter Hatzoglu. On to third again. A lot of overspin. This should be out. It's taken, nicely taken as well. So it's Tromp, who doesn't have the gloves this time, with Max Hatzoglu having the gloves, but Tromp shows he can do it on the batter, Yunus Ahmadzai, and it's a very handy one to get. So Yunus is kind of...
That was a really...
something wrong in it. Really nice little late dab from Shetty. He's class. We've seen him do it through the covers. We've seen him do it on the drive, but he's come east to me here. This one's hit over cover. Maybe not timed perfectly, but it will be 4. Shetty. Right, here's Romario Roach. Hit hard just outside the grasp of the fielder. That's going to be 4 as well. This time, front foot pull and out of here. Maximo. Well, soon that'll become the scary jungle because it'll be dark and the monsters will come out. Brother, last name.
He can do the share thing of going just one word.
In the air, that's gone. Nice catch by Dodd out there. So whatever the Brains Trust was talking about, it's worked. Roach.
I think Dodd has his jumper on out there, so he's back up to his full complement of Ds. But in any case, he takes that one safely on the boundary. Shetty.
This one is up and it's out of the ground. Almost stayed inside the field of play, and Shafiq might have been in jeopardy, but he gets the power. How many balls have been flying out of the ground? And this could be another one. It's down towards the end of the bat, but still gets over. Crashes into the fence. Wood can't do anything about it. Shafiq having a bit of a dream day, turning into a dream night. Maximal, 6 more for Asia. Boy meets fence. But this is short, and it's going to go into the gap. 2 fielders kind of back in that area, but it goes right between them. And Shafiq just motors onto 35. Now, this is going to be gone. Well, one-hand pluck, and it's Ross Taylor. Well, you said he touched the ball about 3 times in the first game. Well, this is a good touch. Shafiq, big wicket too. He's gone for 40. Wood with the breakthrough, 89 for 3.
Went with it two-handed. As it was, he kind of ran past it, just stuck up a right paw and managed to grab it on the way down.
And first one's a bit short, but it might have found the fielder. It's 2 in 2. And a golden duck for Manan Ali. Goes 1, goes 2. He's on a hat-trick. It'll be hat-trick number 2 of the season if he does it. And Asia just hitting the skids a little bit here. It's 89 for 4.
We haven't had a hat-trick yet in the Western Shield. We've had a couple of nearlies, and that was a great catch there, running around the boundary. First time we have a hat-trick.
Hat-trick ball for Wood. And it's a big filthy full toss. Well, it's going to be caught. I don't know though, height-wise, this is borderline. If it's waist or above.
Oh, the World 11 are fuming.
World 11. To be honest, it wasn't exactly break the shackles. Oh, he hits that pretty well. That'll be a confidence booster. He had the immunity cloak. That cricket ball. Oh, carved away this time. And Jula's class act. He's going to get 4 more. All dog balls by then.
A couple of youth balls they just found at the bottom of their bags.
That's going to be into the gap. That's going to be 4. So Hassan Khan.
As he comes back for his second over.
Yeah, step and hit. And Jula picks the slower ball. One thing I like about front options at times, Paisley up in the air. This is catchable. Another steepler, and it's taken. That's what you'd expect from such a polished side. Paisley, it's innings that never really 124 for 5.
See that Dodd, the first thing he did was breathe a big sigh of relief because
Wood to bowl out, and he's going to start. That's a clear no ball, and that's going to be 7. It's almost hit the Microlino car. This time Anjula steps to it, gets a thick outside edge, hanging in the air, almost an amazing catch, and almost...
Again, we almost had a spectacular caught and bowled, and that would have been some catch as well, and he almost got a head full of knee for his troubles there.
It was almost trip to the dentist. And this one is going to go into the dark. That's Maximo. Have this player group here. That'll be gone. Runs at 1 too many to Zanchula. Max Hatzoglu with a good piece of work, sharp keeping from the Asia skipper. 141 for 6.
Jula just kind of ran after the wide one, but he's put in a good shift.
Yeah, he has. His 10th over. He's able to get a sight line of the ball. And this is the last ball. It's up. It's in the air. Ross is after it. And, well, he's not going to be able to chase it down. It will be a 4 to finish. So Asia 147 for 6 off the 10. We tend to think this is a roundabout par. Good warm up now, and we'll go down those famous Kartama Oval steps in.
Smaller scores and slightly bigger scores chased today.
148 required. Here's Sumon Khan. Takes the first one in. Oh, pop back, that's gone. So that's a real, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down for Wood coming off the high score of the day. It's another wicket that falls before a run scored. That's been a bit of a...
Looks like Wood was kind of cramped up a bit. He was trying to work it to leg. It was not really there to be worked to leg.
Ran at the first over. And somehow that's gone for 6. Well, I don't think this is what Trump meant at all. Oh, that's sprung off the bat. That's just genuine power. That's over the royal box. And, well, I think someone's just trying to clean up after dinner, and they got a rude shock. They had a bit of company. It's a bear in the dark. Nicked and gone. Chases something he probably should have left alone, and Macy's had an unfortunate habit of just getting a little edge held on to by Mananali, and it's 24 for 2. Well, he changes his mind several times, but ends up getting a boundary. He kind of shaped to ramp / dab, and then...
Icon of the Western Shield.
Oh, that was belted.
Wow.
Well, now he does have a boundary, and Ross Taylor all the way. But that's going to zip off the bat. It's going right back to the rope, and I think it's going to carry. It does. Maximo for Trump. Bit of a fake, bit of footwork there, but he's going to pump it. In the end, he was pretty still. Trump goes back-to-back Maximals, and the 50 comes up as well for the World 11. Najib, he's had a very good day, but takes the pace off and pays the price. Watch the car. Ooh, okay. Well, I didn't hear a car noise. Trump picks the change of pace and pumps it. Maximal 6 runs. The high 17s, last ball of the 5th. And that's beautifully done. All the way. Maximal. It's a lot easier to play that when you can get your body and your head inside the ball. And this time Trump does it. It's another knock. Taylor is going to go again, although this could be gone. It's taken. So that time the flick. 71 for 3.
Down on top here. What a catch this is by Haroon Arshad, tumbling away to his left side. He's down this total.
All right, high, big moment. Keeper's called it. Keeper wants it. Keeper's dropped it. Again, a high ball in the night sky. Oh, that's good night, nurse. That's huge from Trump. Maximo. There's one more ball to deliver. Trying to stay in the 20s. Doesn't want to end up in the dirty 30s. But he will. It's a beautiful clip away, and Trump steps up. It's 50 for Joshua Trump. That's going to be 6 with the pace of Anjula. And look both ways before you cross the road. It's gone through the... Oh, decides to get Funkalicious. Should be gone here, though. Another catch in the lights. And he's not able to hold it. Now let's get super lucky.
Nowhere near the hands in the end.
Backs away and hits and beats the deep third. So that's going to be 4. Trump just keeps on keeping on. It's hard to see a way back. World 11 have skewered their point by passing 103. But that'll help. That'll get it down into the 20s. So Trump goes maximal. Says over to you, Ben. Last over of the night coming up. World 11 still need 29. 10th overtime. And it's going to start with a boundary, okay? Better than nothing. So, I mean, if you had 4 6s and a 4, then you can, that's another way to do it. You can still eat a dot. Trump in the hot seat. That is slightly dragged, but good enough. Maximal! And this game is very, very much alive. 11 off 3 now. 11 required off 3. Trump hits it straight to the fielder. He's gone. And just what the doctor ordered for Asia, who were just losing their grip on this game. But Trump, after a magnificent 71, and a new batter will have to come out and face. End of a brilliant 71 from Trump, really. And it's high. It's not going to go. It just needs to be kept inside the field of play. It will actually be taken. That's a brilliant catch. And unfortunately, McIntyre will have a golden duck for his birthday. You can't blame him, though. He got a fair piece of that, but just didn't get the contact. He goes for a golden duck, 137 for 5. And this is probably out as well. That's Shafiq, who is going to grab it, and the perfect finish to a perfect day for Asia, who are 3-0. They've come from all around their continent. They've converged on the Carnival Oval in Spain, and they are top of the tree at the end of day 1. World 11 will finish the day 1-1. A really, really good, a good finish. And of course, hey, let's not forget, that's a hat trick.